What your cat does at night might surprise you more. Most people believe their cat simply sleeps beside them quietly, curled up, peaceful, doing nothing until morning arrives again. That is what it looks like from your perspective. But the moment your eyes close, something shifts. Your cat is no longer just resting beside you. They become more alert, more active, and more aware. Their instincts begin to take over in subtle ways, and they start doing things you rarely ever notice. Not because they hide it intentionally from you, but because it happens when you are not watching them. And that is what makes it so interesting, because behavior shown when no one is watching is honest. It is not influenced by attention or expectation at all. It reflects what your cat naturally feels and chooses. Some of these actions are small and easy to miss, but together, they reveal something much deeper. They show how your cat truly sees you in their world, not just as someone who feeds or cares for them, but as something much more important in their life. Number 1. Touching your face to check you're alive. Sometimes, your cat touches your face while you are asleep. A soft paw on your cheek, your nose, or your chest. Most people assume it is just a cute or random action. Maybe they think the cat wants food or attention, but there is something deeper happening in that moment. Cats are extremely sensitive to breathing and movement patterns. When you fall asleep, your breathing becomes slower and deeper. Your body becomes still, quiet, and less responsive overall. To your cat, this change is noticeable and unusual, so they reach out to check what is happening. That gentle paw is not random, it is intentional behavior. They are confirming that you are still responsive and safe. Even a small reaction from you reassures them immediately. This behavior comes from survival instincts in social groups. Cats in the wild monitor each other to stay safe. If something feels off, they investigate without hesitation. And your cat is applying that same instinct to you. They are not checking strangers or unfamiliar people around. They only do this with someone they are bonded with deeply. So that small touch becomes something surprisingly meaningful. It is your cat quietly making sure you are okay. Number 2. Those 3 a.m. zoomies aren't random. Have you ever heard your cat running at night suddenly? One moment, everything is quiet. The next, chaos begins instantly. They sprint across rooms, jump on furniture, then disappear again. Most people think this behavior is random or playful energy, but there is a deeper reason behind this nightly activity. Cats are naturally most active during dawn and dusk hours. This is when their instincts tell them to stay alert. In the wild, this is both hunting time and danger time. So your cat's brain becomes more active during these hours. That sudden burst of movement is not just energy release. It is your cat performing a kind of territory check. They move through familiar paths, scanning and observing surroundings. They check entry points, corners, and important areas quietly. Even if nothing is there, the behavior still continues. Because instinct does not depend on actual danger existing. It depends on staying prepared for possible threats always. And your home, in your cat's mind, is shared territory. That means you are part of what they are protecting. So those late night runs are not just random chaos. They are your cat making sure everything is safe. Number 3. They need your blankets on purpose. You may notice your cat needing your blanket at night. That soft pressing motion looks gentle, rhythmic, almost comforting. Most people think it is just a leftover kitten behavior. And yes, it does begin early during nursing with their mother. Kittens press to stimulate milk and feel safe while feeding. But when adult cats do this, something more is happening. They are not just remembering comfort, they are creating it again. Cats have scent glands hidden inside their paw pads. Every time they press down, they release tiny pheromones. These scents are invisible to you, but meaningful to them. When they need your blanket, pillow, or bed near you, they are marking that space as safe and familiar territory. And because you are there, that marking includes you too. It becomes a shared space, not just theirs or yours alone. In cat language, this is a sign of bonding and belonging. They are saying this place is safe because we share it. That repetitive motion is not random or unconscious at all. It is your cat slowly weaving their scent into your world, creating a connection that feels stable, calm, and secure. Number 4. They stare at nothing in the dark. Sometimes your cat suddenly stares into the darkness at night. They freeze, focused on something you cannot see at all. It can feel strange, even a little unsettling to watch. But your cat is not reacting to nothing in that moment. They are processing information your senses cannot detect. Cats can see clearly in much lower light than humans. Their eyes are built to reflect and amplify tiny light sources, so even near darkness, your cat still sees movement clearly. But vision is only part of what they are sensing. Their hearing is far more sensitive than yours ever could be. They can detect high-frequency sounds you cannot perceive. Small movements inside walls or distant vibrations become noticeable. Even insects or tiny shifts in the environment catch attention. So when your cat stares into an empty corner, they are reacting to something real in their world. It just does not exist in your sensory range. Their ears, whiskers, and body help gather that information. They are scanning, observing, and understanding their surroundings quietly. While you sleep, they experience a much richer environment, and they remain aware of things you will never notice. Number 5. Groom your hair while you sleep. Sometimes your cat grooms you while you are sleeping. You may not notice it, but it happens quietly at night. They lick your hair, nuzzle it, or gently chew strands. Most people would find this strange if they saw it, but in cat behavior, this is something very meaningful. Grooming is not a casual action between cats at all. It is reserved for those they trust deeply and feel close. Mothers groom kittens, and bonded cats groom each other. This behavior is called social grooming in feline relationships. It helps strengthen emotional bonds and create shared identity. When your cat grooms your hair, they include you. You are no longer just their caretaker or provider. You become part of their inner social group completely. They are treating you like one of their own kind. Your scent also plays a role in this behavior. They are drawn to familiar smells that comfort them deeply. Grooming helps mix their scent with yours more closely. This reinforces connection even while you are unaware of it. It is a quiet, intimate act of trust and belonging. Something your cat chooses to do when you are asleep. Number 6. Say I love you while you sleep. After your cat checks you and settles beside you quietly, there is something else they may do that you never see. It is one of the most subtle and meaningful behaviors cats use. A slow blink, done gently while looking at your sleeping face. This signal is well known among cats and behavior researchers. It represents trust, safety, and complete emotional relaxation. In the wild, closing eyes near another is a risk. It means lowering guard and choosing not to stay alert. So when your cat slow blinks at you while you sleep, they are expressing something without expecting anything in return. You are not awake to respond or acknowledge the gesture. There is no reward, no feedback, no reinforcement at all. Yet your cat still chooses to do it in that moment. That is what makes this behavior so deeply meaningful. It is not for attention, food, or any external benefit. It is a quiet expression of how they truly feel. A form of affection that exists even without being seen. Something real, unfiltered, and completely honest from them. Your cat is saying they trust you completely in silence. What your cat does at night is never truly random. It reveals a side of them you rarely get to see. Not playful, not distracted, but calm and instinctively honest. And honestly, I think that is what makes it special. Their deepest behaviors happen when no one is watching them. No performance, no expectation, just natural connection and feeling. Those quiet moments show what your cat truly chooses, not because they have to, but because they want to. And once you understand that, everything feels more meaningful.